Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, Taurus. How is everyone feeling? Happy Monday. I hope everyone had a beautiful weekend. It is Monday, mental health check in day. How are you feeling, Taurus? How are y'all feeling? I hope you had a beautiful weekend. How are you feeling this morning? This is my Monday mental health. It has nothing to do with the world. This is Positive Thoughts and Energy channel with Monday mental health check, okay? And I'm checking on you to see how you're doing. Or you, spirit guides, God, whoever your higher sources said, check on someone just to see how they're doing. Okay, you just don't know how that would change their whole frame of thought. Okay, when you ask someone, "Are you okay? Are you all right? Do you want to talk? Do you want to talk about it?" Okay. But I'm just checking on you. I hope you're all right. Well, thank you. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm my mentalness is very great compared to 2 weeks ago with my story. If a lot of you haven't checked out my story, my transparency that I went through 2 weeks ago, I'm just I just continue to just be grateful and thankful. I love you guys. Let's see what's in your energy, spirit guys. Divine Universe, I ask you to give me clarity, understanding. This is for Taurus. I love you guys, Taurus. All right, let's see what's in your energy, Taurus. Yes. See what's in your energy. Empathy. Yes, seeing two sides of a situation. Empathy, empathetic. You are the type of person that you listen to both sides of the story. Okay, it's like you want to get the point of view, from not only your side, say for instance that someone is having a debate and you looking at both sides. It's like you're not so quick to judge. Okay, you are open to seeing both sides of a situation, and that's good. That means that you are giving the other person benefit of the doubt. Okay, you also surrender is here. Lavender can be very significant to some of y'all. Lavender, I can release my need to control. Okay, so this is a lot to do with the empathy, seeing the both sides of a situation and letting go of the control that who's right, who's wrong in a situation. And you surrender to that because sometimes you just say, you know what, sometimes I see, Taurus, that you take on the responsibility, owning up to your own stuff, owning up to your own and you surrender to the release. To some people don't own up to their stuff. Some people just want to always be right, okay? But I feel like you look at both sides of the situation, whether this is a relationship that you're in, a connection, or a family situation. You take on full responsibility on your part. Okay, you also look at the situation where, okay, you may not always be right, but you're not always wrong either. But you also empathize on the other person as well. Like, okay, I see your point of view, I see where you're at, but at the same time, you also hold accountability for your actions as well. So some of you struggle with that before you became your healed version, with surrendering to the need to control the situation, like not taking responsibility or not seeing the other person's side of the story. And so I feel like you're out of that energy now, or some of you are still working on that energy at looking at both situations. Okay, not so much of looking at who's right or who's wrong. Hello, new viewers. Hello, cross watchers. Please come on in. Take what resonates, okay? Reverse the roles, how they fit in your life. I don't know your life, so you're going to have to reverse the roles, how they fit in your life, okay? So you have learned to look at both sides of the situation. Yeah, when it comes down to relationships, exactly. Looking at both sides and releasing the need to control, surrender to, okay, who's right, who's wrong, or if you're trying to be the one that's always right, or it's like, you know what, we both need to look at, you look at it like, okay, I play a part in this. So it's just owning up to your responsibilities when it comes to relationships, owning up to your own self, okay? And that takes a lot for some people. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good when it comes down to relationship. And also, I feel as though, Taurus, that you look at it as that, this person don't see themselves. This person thinks that they're never wrong. You could have been dealing with someone that always thought that, that they poop didn't stink. Okay, you could have been dealing with somebody that always didn't want to didn't want to be accountable for what they done in the relationship, but you always owned up to your part of the relationship. You could have been dealing with somebody that, no, they was always right, and you can't be that way. You can't, because when a person's not holding their own self accountable, that means that, they see fault in everybody else but themselves. And I feel like you're the type of person that you see both sides to situations, okay? And you try to give a person a benefit of the doubt, and you hold accountable for, okay, I played a part in this because it takes two. I played a part in what did not work in our relationship. I played a part as well. So you own up to yourself. And I also feel like the need to control a relationship, need to control the situation by thinking that you're always right, and I'm always wrong. It's like this person, did not, they wanted to always be right, okay? And so I feel like you definitely dealt with that a lot, in your relationships or your family or whatever. But I also feel like for a quite small few of you, you also had that problem with admitting when you're wrong or admitting when you're right, okay? And that's surrender, release the need to control. I feel like for some of you, not all of you, when you control the situations, like you don't have to admit that you're wrong. And sometimes you have to look at both sides of the situation, both sides of the story, in order to feel. And you got empathy in order to feel where the other person is coming from. It's very important to release the control of trying to be right all the time. And I feel like you could have went through this in a relationship, that this person wanted to be right all the time, didn't see your side. It's a one-sided type of situation, and that's not good at all, okay? At the bottom of this deck I just picked up is forgive. Forgive this person, okay? Forgive this person for, for how they were, okay? They never owned up to their mess. They never owned up to what it was that they needed to fix in their life. They didn't never own up to that they were wrong and that it was a problem in this relationship, that they did not want to see themselves. And sometimes we are in relationships where we don't want to see ourselves, or the other person don't want to see themselves. They want you to take all full responsibility, when in that when in the first case that it's two people. It takes two to make a thing go right, okay? It takes two, okay? So I feel like you like I say, y'all reverse the roles. This could be you, Taurus, that you had a hard time owning up to your accountability when you're wrong, okay? Not allowing yourself to see both sides of the situation. And it says forgive here, okay? I unconditionally forgive myself and all others in my life. So this is something that you had to work on for some of you, Taurus, that you had to forgive yourself for not owning up to your own mess, not owning up to your own accountability. And like I say, if this is not you, this is the person's energy that you were dealing with. And I feel like it took a lot of forgiving this person. You looked at both sides of the situation. You finally surrendered and realized that I'm gonna forgive you even though you don't even see yourself. Okay, this person didn't see themselves being wrong in this, whatever broke up your relationship, whatever came to an end. They always blamed you. Okay, and that right there is not good. So you also have synchronicities here. Some of you could be seeing some synchronicities. The surrender, I can release the need to control. How you know that you have released a lot of that control, as far as you want, have to be right, you're not wrong. Also, the synchronicities is that I invite synchronicities into my life each day, giving proof of my manifestation of my heart's desire. So to release to control that, so that you can, so that you can get your heart's desire, and a lot of you have surrendered to that. Let's see what else is going on in your energy, Taurus. Let's see what else is in your energy. So, owning up to your accountability, this person never did, and you got opportunities that's clarifying um, relationships, and you have confidence at the bottom of the deck, and you have attract also at the bottom of the deck, okay? So, this is clarifying relationships. So this right here puts you in a higher vibration of attracting. Once you surrender and realize that it takes two in a relationship to make things right, and once you realize that, whether this is your energy or the people or the person that you dealt with in the past energy, that you realize that you have to look at both sides of the situation. You have to, when you're wrong, you're wrong. When you're right, you're right. And that's the only way that you can attract higher vibrational people, when you own up to your own mess. Okay, when you hold yourself accountable for playing a part in the relationship. Like, you know what, I might have not been the best at communicating when I was in that relationship. I might have went, code, when we argue. I might never talk things out, when I was in that relationship. Looking at parts of where you might have went wrong, might, hold some accountability in the relationship, would bring you more opportunities, because you saw, or you have released the need to control, so that you can step into higher vibration, like-minded people, or relationships that you can really correlate with, that you can really evolve around with. And the most important thing is owning up to your own, surrendering to the release, to the control, who's right and who's wrong. And I'm not saying be the bigger person. I'm saying, if this person never owned up to his or her mess, never owned up to their accountability in your relationship, spirit guides are saying just forgive them and move on. Okay, that's something they have to work on. Also, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself, Taurus, because this could have been something that you had a hard time dealing with, was, admitting that you were wrong, admitting that, you played a part in why something did not work out. And sometimes we don't realize when we're unhealed in a relationship of being unhealed. We don't realize that, uh, it's that ego don't want to admit that we're wrong, don't want to admit that you done this or you didn't do that. And so, in order for you to get to the next level of opportunities of abundance, limitless abundance, like new love to come in, you have to be willing to see both sides of situations. Okay, that is that is very, very vital. Let's see what's going on here, spirit guys. This is for Virgo. I'm gonna say Virgo. This is for Taurus. What's in the energy? Some of you could have been dealing with a Virgo. It just came out my energy. Yeah, you gain a lot of clarity. Okay, a lot of clarity, a lot of truth came to light. Okay, as you realize that this person that you were dealing with never owned up to his or her accountability, that this person always put the blame on you, that this person always wanted you to be the bad person, that this person always never saw himself or herself. And so you gain a lot of clarity, and you cut this person out of your life. Okay, you had to do some forgiving for yourself to realize that, forgive this person, for not owning up to themselves. Or for some of you, you had to learn how to forgive yourself and surrender that, I did play a part in why this relationship did not work. Okay. And some of you, you probably was correct. Okay. You probably was doing the right thing, but this person did not hold themselves accountable. And when you're dealing with someone that does not hold themselves accountable, my beautiful Tauruses, then it becomes a friction. It becomes something that you battle every day, because this person is thinking that they can't make any mistakes, or that they're never wrong. And that means that this person think that they're perfect, and no one is perfect. So I feel like that really caused a friction between you and this person. So you gained a lot of clarity, and you started cutting people out of your life. A lot of truth, this person out of your life, a lot of truth came to light about this person not holding their own accountability, because you are the type of person that you look at both sides of the situation, okay? Vice versa, okay? Y'all make sure you reverse the roles how they fit in your life. I don't know your life, okay? Yeah, you got the Hierophant here. I feel as though that you also could have went to counseling with this person. You were married to this person, Taurus. This is your card, okay? The Hierophant is your card. So I feel like, you are very well spoken. Okay, I could be talking to someone that's a motivator speaker. Okay, you see both sides to every story. You try to get people to see themselves and holding themselves accountable in their life and relationships. You could be a relationship coach. Okay, people look up to you. You can counsel people. Also, this could be someone that you were married to, that this person you had to walk away from. Okay, 8 years, a lot of hurt and pain, that I feel like this person put a lot of burdenness on you. Okay, it could have been a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here that you were dealing with, and it's like this person never, they always blamed you for everything. They never held themselves accountable. And that right there, that's like, 8 years. Some of you could have went 8 years, 18 years, or that you went through this with this person, that they never wanted to see themselves. And who wants to stay in that when you can't own up to your own accountability? It becomes very contagious. It becomes very viral, very, not good for the system, when a person is not wanting to open up and see themselves. It caused a lot of friction in the marriage and the relationship, and it took you some time. It took you time to, gain a lot of clarity. It took you some time to realize that this person don't don't want to take accountability, and so that's why you walked away. And it took you some time to realize that. But this person hurt your heart, and it's almost like, it's like I'm picking up that this person was very selfish. Okay, the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This person also was very, had an anger management problem. Like I said before, you could have went in counseling, but this person broke your heart because this person didn't see himself, didn't see herself. They did not see themselves. Okay, very selfish energy. This person did not care about your feelings. All right, this person didn't care how you feel. This person felt as though that you were being dramatic. This person felt as though that you were over analyzing things, that you were just too much. It's like they never saw themselves. I feel as though that you could have been dealing with a narcissist, that they blamed you for everything, that they feel like, well, how you feeling, you brought it, this is your way of feeling, that what you're feeling is wrong. You just want to control the situation, when in fact this person never owned up to their self. Okay, they didn't want to, he or she didn't want to own up to their accountability, that they were wrong, and so therefore they used this tactic on you, that they blamed you for everything, that they feel as though that you were the one that was the problem, that you were the one, they flipped the script, they turned it all on you, when, you realize this, you gain a lot of clarity and realize this. Spirit guys, tell me more for Taurus. Yeah, you realize this, Taurus. And you finally walked away. This person was not fulfilling your cups. Okay, this relationship was not it. It was just getting worse. Okay, and it was getting really worse. You tried to sit down and talk to this person. Like I said, y'all must have went to counseling. You try to see both sides of the situation, but this person didn't. This person thought that you was just tripping, like you overreacting. It's not that big of a deal. Like, yeah, and so you got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This was not worth investing. This was not inverse investing. Yeah, you were not getting any justice from this. Okay, so you decided you want to be single. You wanted to go out on your own, because this actually had you stressed out. It's like, why is he or why is she always blaming me for something that was his? Whatever this person done, they were even without a shadow of doubt that they were in the wrong. They will make it some kind of way, that they will flip it around to make it seem like, well, you shouldn't have done this, you done this, and that's why that happened. And the blame game. They didn't want to work on this connection. They didn't want to work. Okay, they didn't see themselves. So I really get the energy that they didn't want to see themselves. And see, now they coming in with this Page of Pentacles. I feel like this person wants to apologize, or wants to come towards you with some type of offer, but I feel like you're done with it. I feel like you're done with this person. This person don't see themselves, and that's why you walked away. Yeah, you're done with it. You got tired of the BS. You got tired of this person's BS. You got the King of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, they try to play that mental game. They try to put that mental, that, reverse psychology on you, make it seem like you are the one that's overacting. You the one that's crazy. They really tried to do this manipulation tactic on you, and you got tired of the BS. And look at here, you shut the door. Okay, out with the old, in with the new. This person has a lot of healing to do with the star card in the reverse. This person has a lot of healing to do. They hold a lot of secrets. Okay, a lot of secrets within themselves. Okay, that they got some work to do on him, on her, or himself. Okay, and yeah, this person definitely used a tactic on you. Oh wow, they really played that psychological reverse psychology on you. This person was very, their mouth, they were not, he or she, when I say they, y'all, I mean he or she, okay? He or she just did not, their foul mouth, their attitude, their meanness, they just was not going to, they weren't, he or she was not going to own up to their mess when y'all had debates, and when y'all were going through what y'all was going through, the secrets that they were holding, the lies that they were telling. Okay, yeah, like it is like really crazy here, and we go there, a lot of people go through that, where they meet a partner and they in a relationship with someone, and they try to make them out the bad guy. But you got the wheel of fortune coming your way. Good luck, good fortune. I feel like a lot of you shut that door, you shut that chapter of your life out. Remember, everybody's on different timelines. This may have already happened to some of y'all. This is happening, you're going through this now, or this is coming in your near future. But you shut the door, you closed the door on this, and ever since you closed the door, you got good luck, good fortune, you got blessings coming your way. You're on the right path with your life, because you got tired of the BS from this person. This person never wanted to own up to his or her mess. Yeah, lover, ex-lover, okay? Could have been a Gemini, ex-lover. Yeah, you got tired of it. You got tired of it. Also, this person could have been juggling you, and you knew that they were playing around on you, and they say, oh, you just tripping. It's all in your head. Ain't nobody messing with nobody. Then you got proof that this person was messing around, and they still try to switch it up on you. Well, you remember when you done that, and I didn't say nothing, da, da, da. Always try to put that reverse psychology on you until you got fed up with it one day. You got fed up with it. Now you're stable, okay? Some of you could be in a new stable connection, okay? The wheel is turning in your favor. I also feel as though with this King of Pentacles here, you're about to get some stability. Your money, your finances is like, ever since you walked away from this person, you shut that door, you've been doing nothing but good. You've been doing nothing but good. You're stable. Yeah, you got exciting things coming into your life, okay? Look at here. You got offers coming in. You got somebody, some of you, you got a sudden, somebody wants to gift you something. Or not only that, but you definitely got somebody, sudden major change in your life with this Ten of Pentacles and the Tower card. You got blessings after blessings ever since you left this narcissist person, okay? This person's still hurt in the past. I don't know who this person you were dealing with, family members, whoever, I don't know, but they did not want to own up to their own responsibilities. But ever since you walked away, and this person was juggling you, this lover was juggling you too, and you decided to leave this person because of their attitude, their meanness, and everything. Oh, ever since then, baby, your life is, I don't know who you are, but some of you, your life is getting ready to, you probably getting ready to run into the right person for you, long life partner. Not only that, you got the Wheel of Fortune. So ever since you shut that door, your life is nothing but better, because you finally got out of, you let a narcissist go. You let somebody that didn't want to hold accountability for their actions. And now You got sudden wealth, some money owed to you, something coming for you. This could be a settlement, a deed, a cash out. This can be lottery, gambling, some winnings coming here. Maybe this is you getting some money from a divorce. But whatever this is, baby, you deserve it. You got yourself out of that. Yeah, you're not in communication with this person anymore. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of energy in here. A lot of energy. You would definitely, this was definitely very toxic, codependent person you was dealing with. Very verbally. This person could have been very verbally abusive. It could have been a Capricorn intuitively see, or this could have been a Gemini you was dealing with. And yeah, you decided, yeah, this person had you in third party. Yeah, they were definitely manipulating you, Queen. They were manipulating you big time, Queen or King. Yeah, yeah, it was time. Yep, the words. Page of Swords, their words cut like a knife. And so you started tapping into your higher self and said, I'm not going to be no fool no more. I'm done. You got tired of the verbal communication, the verbal letdown, the way he or she talked to you. You got tired of that and you walked away. That's right. You can never get it through a person's brick head if they're not willing to take on their own accountability in the relationship and always blaming you. It's time to go because this person don't see no wrong in themselves. I love you guys. I'm Positive Thoughts and Energy. Have a very, very beautiful Monday. Until next time.